Hello, everyone. I put together a little Google Slides for us to kind of go through some general softball information. I've had some questions, and I thought this might be a good opportunity to try to answer some questions that everyone may be having. So, first off, we're going to have an interest meeting on February the 2nd during our flex. It'll be in the health room, probably like the last 10, 15 minutes. This is just an opportunity for me to kind of go through Dragonfly with each individual that's trying out, making sure that everything's up to date before we get to February the 13th and the 14th for tryouts. Those on those days, regardless of the weather, we're going to have tryouts. If it's indoors, if it's outdoors, we've got to get through tryouts in 2 days, so it'll give us an opportunity to have a little practice before our first scrimmage coming up on that Saturday the 18th. So make sure that we do come prepared for either on those days. We will have a required parent meeting on February the 16th from 6 to 7 in the Media Center. This is where we'll go over all of our team rules and anything pertaining to just the softball program. As soon as that one ends at 7, there will be a spring sports meeting in the gym from 7 to 8. This is the one for just general information about athletics here at Davie County High School. It is required that parents go to both of these, so please have a parent at each. Season schedules. One of the questions I've had a lot is about when am I going to put a schedule out? A schedule. Our schedule's been out really since about August, but the only place I've really put it out multiple times, or I guess uh, places you can check anytime, is Max Preps. If you don't know what Max Preps is, it's an app that you can download. It's free to join, free to download, and it gives you up to date schedules. It'll go through player stats, rosters, and this, that, and the other. So Max Preps is your best place to go for anything schedule wise. I'll give out some paper copies after tryouts, but that doesn't mean that in 2 weeks it's going to be the same schedule. With rainouts, with the way we change things around here, it could be the same schedule for one day, and then the next day someone call and have to reschedule a game because of some conflict. So Max Preps is the best place. As soon as someone tells me we've got to change a game or we have a rain out and we reschedule a game, I go right into Max Preps and I change it on there. So that one is always up to date. So best advice is to download Max Preps if you don't have it, so that you can view the schedule and have up to date things. So our War Eagle scrimmage, this is for varsity only, is Saturday, February the 18th. I'll click on the schedule here in a minute and show you what it looks like. But we will need a lot of volunteers that day to help with gate. We take up a $5 gate just to kind of help pay for our officials, and maybe we make a little bit off of it at the end of the day. We'll need help with field maintenance, getting out there and raking fields. We're going to be using 3 fields this year, so it's going to take a little bit more help. And then concession stands. The hope is to be able to run our concession stands up here at the high school, and then maybe even run the concession stand down at the Little League as well. So we're going to need help. I'll send out maybe some more information about help on that day later. We'll probably do some sign up sheets at our parent meeting that night. But just if you are willing to help and can help, it would be really beneficial for that day, because it takes a lot of help to pull these scrimmages off, having 7 teams in it this year. Lunch will be provided for players that day, courtesy of Lowe's Foods and Advance. Mandy Bledsoe set that up for us and got it donated. So I definitely want to give her a shout out and, thank Lowe's Foods the next time you're in an Advance. So uniforms. Last year is going to be the same as this year for our JV players. The only thing you guys will need to purchase is your own black Mizuno pants. Um, Pants are one of those things that get really expensive to have to supply here, and we don't fundraise enough, nor do we get given enough by our athletics department to fund pants. They just don't last long enough for us to kind of keep holding on to them. So any kind of black Mizuno pants, I can get them for 35 bucks, which is kind of normal around here. But if you want to save the hassle of having to buy them, I'll have some at our opening meeting, the parent meeting that night. If you want to purchase them for me, it's 35 bucks and I can get you a pair. Uh, if you would like to order a pair, shoot me a text. through Remind and let me know what size you need. That way I can make sure that I do have enough there that night. We'll provide the tops, the socks, and the belts for our JV team. JV will have two uniforms. We same two uniforms they wore last year. We have black and a white uniform. So that'll be easy enough for JV. Varsity uniform needs this year. You guys will have to purchase your own white and black Mizuno pants. I'll provide the orange pants, socks, stirrups, and belts. Um, we do have new varsity uniforms this year. We got two new sets. Unfortunately, our uniforms were in such bad condition that really we're not even going to pass them down to JV. They are Our old JV uniforms are actually in better shape than the varsity ones that we're getting rid of. So um, it, they were old and needed to be replaced. So also with our pants with varsity, we are no longer storing a tremendous. I think we had four pairs of pants last year. We're only doing three this year. We got rid of gray. Um, we've got the orange if you get your own white and black. Like with JV, if you want to order them from us, $35. Just shoot me a text. Let me know what size you need, what color you need, and I can have them here on the opening meeting and take care of it then if you don't want to have to worry about going and finding and buying them. Also, our new uniforms will be taken up after our games, regardless of home or away. I'll wash them, I'll hang those up, and you'll get them before the game. We're going to do a better job taking care of these uniforms, so hopefully they'll stay better condition for a longer period of time, so we can hand the set down to JV. So on February the 15th, about 3:45, Matt Houston, a pastor from the Rescue House Church, will be coming in to talk about unity. He is going to take on our softball program and come out about three or four times and kind of continue throughout the season talking about unity and why that's important uh, for our program. So uh, players do not have to attend this because it sort of crosses that line of bringing church into schools. So if there's a player that does not want to attend this because of their religious beliefs or not beliefs, then you do not have to attend, you won't be looked at differently because you didn't or punished because you didn't. But this is something that we are going to do. Uh, I don't exactly know the dates for any of the rest of them, but the first one that we will have be the day after tryouts. He'll come in and give us a 30 or 35-minute chapel on unity. So our last one here is on fundraising. Now, it takes a lot of money to support our program between the purchase of helmets, bat bags, uniforms, pants, uh, balls, equipment, just everything that goes on. So we definitely need help in the fundraising category. One of the things that I got introduced to this year was running the concession stands at Bank of America Stadium. We did it one time back in November for a Carolina Panthers game. It was very successful. I know I had a blast doing it. We worked one day. We made a little over $2,000. It really wasn't a great game because it was the Carolina Panthers versus the Denver Broncos. Two really bad teams played each other, and not that many people showed up to watch it, which I don't blame them. But hopefully, with a soccer game, we can get more people to come out. Hopefully, it'll be a better game, better crowd. We'll make more money. One of the things that I learned going into it last time was the more people we have help, the bigger stand we get, the more food we can sell, the more money we're going to make. So we're looking at March the 25th. Not sure about the time as far as like what time we'll have to be there or even what time the game is that day. But we're looking for 25 people that are willing to come and help serve food for a professional soccer game. Uh, Players can help out, but you have to be 16 in order to come and help. It's a great opportunity for us to do basically one fundraiser and make a good amount of money in one day versus us having to sell pot pies or pizzas or whatever else to try to get the things that we need for our program. I'm not going to say this is the only fundraiser we're going to do, but it is one that can make us a fairly large chunk of change in about 6 hours. So it's a great opportunity for us to uh, go out and make some money in one day. So if you're interested in helping or would like to help out, send me a text through Remind, and I'll start creating a list and give you more details if you would like it about this fundraising opportunity. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm sure that this may spark some other questions. If you have other questions that you would like answered, feel free to shoot me a text and Remind, or email me at handyn@davy.k12.nc.us. But other than that, we're looking forward to the season. We've got a lot of talent. We've got a lot of good athletes, dedicated athletes that I'm really excited to get out on February the 13th and really get it kicked off. So until next time, thanks.